All right, well, now that we've learned the 3 foundational patterns, there are 2 exercises that I want to give you in order to make these muscle memory for you. The first one is simply this. I want you to find something else to do with your non-beating hand, which for most of us will be our left hand, while your right hand is conducting the beat pattern. So I'm conducting a 3 pattern right now, and I'm just going to find something else to do, whether it's buttoning my shirt or it's writing my name. Good luck with your left hand if you're if you're right-handed. Something that involves fine motor skills rather than large motor skills, because doing something with large motor skills is a challenge when you're conducting. Now I want you to do this for each of the patterns. Okay, so for the 3 pattern, you'll do it. Let's pretend like I'm buttoning my shirt. For the 4 pattern, and then obviously for the 2 pattern. Okay, so that's one exercise. The other exercise, I'm gonna make a whole video for it next that'll be just the exercise. So there won't be any talking ahead of time, because I want you to be able to loop this exercise and do it over and over again until it becomes second nature to you. And that exercise is this. I'm gonna have a metronome playing. That metronome will establish the beat for us, the tempo for us. And then I'm going to call out the next beat pattern that I want you to use. So for instance, if we're going along to, I'll say 3 pattern. You'll switch to the 3 pattern. We'll start with the 4 pattern, and I'll say that at the top. Then I'll say 2 pattern, 4 pattern, 3 pattern. You'll get the idea. All right. So the next video will just be that exercise. Okay, so you can just loop it and gain some muscle memory. You have to do this. This has to become second nature for you, so that you're not thinking about it at all as we start using the left hand or the non-beating hand for expression, for cueing, and all that sort of thing. Just a moment to talk about left hand versus right hand conducting. And one of our followers actually asked this question on YouTube and then in the Skool community. You absolutely may, if you're left-handed, you absolutely may beat the pattern with your left hand. If you're starting out brand new, I would suggest go ahead and do it with your right hand, because it's just what orchestras and choirs and bands are used to. If you want to make life a little bit easier for your ensemble without them having to make a mental shift between you and the next conductor, go ahead and establish the beat pattern with your right hand. And then that also frees up your dominant hand to do all sorts of cool shaping things and cueing and cutoffs. That'll be easier for you than it'll be for those of us that are right hand dominant. So I'm just going to put that out there. If you're left-handed and you absolutely want to beat with your left hand, you're welcome to do that. But if you're starting out, I would say go ahead and learn how to beat the pattern with your right hand. And then, like I said, that leaves the left hand free to do other cool stuff later down the line. All right. The next video will be that exercise where we're shifting patterns. So I'll see you there.